One Conservative.
One Conservative.
ONE.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Conservative on YouTube.
On YouTube, yes. Oh, yeah, so you can chat too.
Ah, man, you look good. You
Which,
look
talking
good,
about
man.
chatting, I put your casino thing there, and I'm going to start it so people can follow you. I
Hell
put
yeah.
casino tiers.
Casino Tears? Hell yeah.
Is he there?
No.
I put it in the comment. Can
This
you see
is
the
a
chat, though?
Oh, I don't see the chat. Oh, I see. Is there a private chat?
On the right side should be a chat. You have to click it.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't. Here,
You
I've never
see?
used this.
And
I've
then there
never
is
used
notes
this
too. You see the
platform.
notes?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I put
Yeah.
some good question there.
Man, this is that's a restream.
Yeah, you see, and I also put look and this other thing. I put your site, and I can go to it too. You see?
I like how this is framed, man.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I like how you've got this, dude.
So
Very cool.
And we are going vertical and horizontal. So
Yeah.
okay, we're live right now. So
Oh, nice, brother.
first of all,
Wow, so nice to see you, Marco.
I know we've been talking about going live together for a while.
I know
What you gonna do?
you've been getting mad at me.
Of course.
You gave me the ultimatum. He's like, "This is the last chance."
Yeah, you act like a average Las Vegas stripper. Yes, I see it after work, and then they always end up with the client.
Oh man, dude, it's just a busy life, and then it's like always. I'm like, okay, it's perfect because I was just live on my channel. I do a Thursday night show,
Yes,
and where I talk to other craps players around the country. Really cool, man. It's I mean, it's pretty nerdy, but I mean, Marco, you know, craps is the least popular game out of all the games in the casino.
I know, and it's one of the only games you can make money if you're good at it.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's the most fun game, I think. But I'm trying to get younger people to.
Yeah, tell about me too, because I never play craps myself. I watch many people like crazy people that play very, very high, like Phil Ivey, and I wondered something. Is it real that when you throw the dice for the first time, you are like a beginner luck that you never roll 7?
That's a thing, man. There's a big superstition, or if someone's rolling the dice that's never shot, like it's your first time,
yeah,
virgin, and especially if you're, so like one of my first times when I didn't know what I was doing, I was still trying to figure it out, and I never really shot the dice. Well, I got the dice, dude. This was such a cool story, man. You want to hear the story, Marco?
Yes, I wanted to.
Marco, we got to tell how we met too. But
yeah, I have those in the question
okay,
too.
So this story. So I got to tell you. So this is such an interesting story, man, and it references, one of my ex-girlfriends who's no longer alive. So rest in peace, R.I.P. Lisa. Right? I've actually got her name tattooed on my knuckles. Right, but. She was from London. We dated. She was one of my best friends ever in the world. So,
are you right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay.
Yeah, this is on my left hand.
Okay, because now you're upside down on the.
Yeah. So I was staying at Encore, and and it was Halloween. I always remember this. This has to be in like 2000. Man, this was a long time ago, 2012, maybe somewhere around there, 2011. I was staying at Encore, and we were not friends. We weren't friends then, but I went in there and hold on a second.
Because your sound.
My sound is what?
It's not connected.
Oh, now my sound should be connected. Does it sound better? Okay, my mic's connected now, Marco. I'm sorry. I don't think it was connected on this end through this.
Okay. You were just talking to the computer.
Yeah, man. Now
the shit happen all the time.
Now it should sound really good.
Yeah. Well.
All right, so listen, this is 2011, right around then, and I'm at Encore. I was going home. I had the last $300 in my pocket. I was going to go back to LA because I was living in LA. And my ex, she had just had like literally like she had open heart surgery, young, because she had something. It was a crazy thing. She had a little blood clot caught in between her ventricles, right? And so they had to do emergency surgery. We were not dating at the time. We were friends. You know how you get, but she was like best friends. You know how that happens. You know, you date someone and they become family.
Yes.
So what happened is I remember, because I said, oh, listen, I'll stay in town while you have your surgery, right? Because they wheeled her in to have surgery. And she's like, no, because I had to go play a poker tournament. Marco had to win, right?
Yeah.
And so I went, she's like, no, just go, because I'm going to be in a coma, right? And her other boyfriend was going to be there too. So I'm not like heartless, Marco. Her new boyfriend was going to be there. So I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. I'll go to Vegas, right? And play craps. So anyway, I do the trip. I get a call. This is Halloween, the night before I'm going home. It was a Sunday night. I was going back on Monday. I had $300 in my pocket, and she calls me because she just woke up from a coma. Dude, I'm talking to her and I'm like, oh, Lisa, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy to talk to her. And Marco, do you remember at Encore, not where the poker room is now, but when you come out of the Encore Towers, they used to have craps tables there.
I remember.
Dude, they had like 2 craps tables there, dude. That was where the crap stuff was, way in the back. It was actually cool, man. Now the poker room extends. Now the poker room extends there, but that's where the Encore tables were, right when you come out of the, or when you come out of the Encore Towers. So anyway, I was walking around, talking to her on the phone, talked to her for 45 minutes, and I was so happy to be talking to her. I'm like so happy that she was alive. You know, she woke up from the, the self-induced, the coma that they put you in after the surgery. Anyway, so I'm talking to her the whole time, sitting down at slot machines, staring at the craps tables, right?
Yes.
And Marco, she had given me her, like, when they wheeled her into surgery, they gave me her, like, they just handed it to me because I was there with her Cartier watch, right?
Yeah.
Because they couldn't have it in surgery, right? And so and I'm stuck with this Cartier watch. So I put that on, right? And I'm like, I wear it because I don't, I have this one, which is mine, but I put that one on. And so I get off the phone with her, right? And I'm like staring at the craps tables the whole time. Got $300 in my pocket. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to shoot. I lost at poker. So I go up to the craps tables and I hadn't really shot. Marco, I shot the dice for like 2 stick changes. I mean, it was a lot. It was so much. I didn't know what I was doing. Like when I didn't know what I was doing.
In the old time, you don't roll a 7?
I didn't know what I was doing, dude. I had no idea because I was still trying to figure out the game. And they were like, they even suggested, the dealers, which were good. They're like, well, maybe why don't you do this? And I said, you know what, dude? Why don't you drive it for me? I remember saying that. I'm like, why don't you drive it? Meaning just take control and I'll just shoot. Marco, I shot and I shot and I shot and I shot. And then all of a sudden, man, I never saw this kind of money, like this money coming in. All of a sudden, I had $300, dude, right? What I started with. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, there's like 100, then 200, then 300. And then all of a sudden I look up and I couldn't believe it, dude. I had thousands on the table, like thousands, dude. And then a stick change. And then I kept shooting. And I had people like high-fiving me. And I didn't really know what I was doing.
Because they were making more than you.
Dude, I ended up leaving. By the time I had like $27,000 in front of me from $300, right? 300. If I had played how I played now, that would have been like 70. 70, 80,000, because maybe more, because I would have been up at table max so quick. I had like taken money down because I'm like, oh my God, $1,000, then you take it down because you don't realize what's happening. But the dealers had me up. I remember I had like a $3,000 six, $1,000 like 5. They were all up there in the thousands. I could not believe, because when you're a new craps player, you don't understand the game's complicated.
Yes.
You don't know what's going on. And man, dude, it was just awesome. It was awesome. And I had guys come up to me like, man, I'm flying home first class. Let me take a picture of you for Facebook. And they were like taking pictures. So it was really cool. But I'll always remember, I'm like, that must have been like just sitting there watching this craps table the whole time when I'm talking to her. I was like, I'm going to just play this with my last $300. And then I turned it into 27 G's and I could not believe it. Like I was so stoked, dude. And then
only in Vegas you can go on vacation and come back with more money.
I know, right? It was awesome. It was really cool. And it was just great.
It's always louder than one win than the 100 loss you have.
You
remember that, and that's why Vegas is so successful, because people just remember the win. Even when you are in the casino, you don't hear all the people crying that they are losing money. You just hear the guy that's screaming, yes, I hit the jackpot. And that's what is staying in your mind.
Well, yeah. I mean, Marco, how long have you been in this town?
Yes, since 2000.
Since 2000?
Yes.
Oh, man. Yeah. See, I moved to LA in 98. So it's from Michigan, but you moved here from Italy.
The summer of 2000. I stay here since then. Yeah. And I got married this summer too.
Oh man, dude. And I've met some interesting people through you. And so Marco, so for everyone that's watching, I always say you are my first friend in Vegas, like my real legitimate friend. So you're like my oldest friend, best friend in Vegas. And it was so cool how we met, because we met across the table playing the WSOP.
Yes, one of the best events in Las Vegas, that is the most prestigious of all, the World Series of Poker. Every bracelet is very classy. And I sit down next to this guy and I was like, you are cool, man. And then end up you are Italian something. So
yeah. Well, I'm not like true. I mean, my grandparents were all born in Sicily.
Yeah,
and they came over. Italian, they came over. So I think I still can get
qualify.
I'm still qualified Italian, because my grandparents. So I can actually get that citizenship.
I know, and you should, because
they just revoked it, dude.
Not only you need 2 passports. We are in a very tough situation right now with Iran and whatever happened. You might want to have 2 passports. I mean, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I stopped watching news because social media and news is depressing to me, man.
I know, but I'm talking about the real thing, that is the war. Maybe one day the American passport will not be worth as much as was in the past.
Do they have craps tables in Sicily?
They have craps tables in Malta, in Capri, in Cyprus. I've been there last year.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So that's how we met. The funny thing is, man, is that I've met my other real good friend that lives in Vegas. His name's Zach. I met him playing the WSOP 2, which is, it's crazy how you think about it. And my other best friend, Courtney, who won the Colossus last year, or the Gladiator, one of those for $500,000 off of a $500 entry fee. He's my best friend. He's like, look at, he's actually on, that picture is on it's on my phone if I can bring it up.
You have is it phone? Have a safe screen?
Yeah, dude. I don't know if you could see it.
Oh yeah. I know it's you. American Express.
Okay, here.
Yes, I see. Oh yeah, yes, I remember that.
Yeah, that's
I remember
me.
when you posted that, because you were very happy, very proud.
Yeah, that's me, Courtney, and my good friend Frank. A little bit, and then and my good friend Frank, who I also met playing poker in LA, who was up in Seattle. So it's funny how poker, even though I like really became I just didn't like
poker connect pretty cool people.
There's some, but overall, man, like playing poker in LA was just depressing. It was depressing.
Yeah, it's depressing. Every time I come there, I say, how can you do guys that here? I really love Vegas.
Oh, isn't Vegas the best? I was telling someone this was one of the best things I ever did was move out of LA because LA's become a fucking shithole
Yes, it
after
is.
COVID.
It's a garbage can.
Dude, it is a total garbage can.
Yeah.
Right? It is.
I never gonna go again. Last time I told you, I fucking get this Airbnb that was like $600 a night. And in the front, I get it because they have a big little yard in the front, so I can go with my dog and have it done. I cannot go in the front yard because there was so many homeless people sleeping there. So I called the host and I say, listen, I take this place because it's in the middle of Hollywood and have that thing. And say, yeah, but we cannot kick him out because, that's how it is here. I said, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So what? I want to spend like half of that and go in a hotel, like crazy.
Dude, LA used to be beautiful.
Oh yes,
and it was amazing. And I was a musician when I moved there. I had a bunch of a couple record deals. So I was a musician. I moved there as a musician, and it was amazing. It was alive. It was beautiful. Great weather. It still has some of the best weather period in the world. Although I love Vegas's weather. Maybe it's because we're Sicilian. I don't know. I just like this hot weather, man.
Yes, it is beautiful, perfect.
I feel like it heals you. You know what I mean? It just like it's very comforting to me versus I don't like the cold, but
No, can do it. I was 1 year in Reno. I said, no way.
Oh no,
I can't
man.
do that. No way.
No. Man, did you bring your oxygen tank to Reno?
My God, you need it, right? Crazy. But I was, the kids were little, so it was a year of school there. And then the September 11 of poker happened. There was
the Black Friday?
Yes. And then I have to come back here because we have to make some money,
Yeah.
We were doing pretty good before. So, that from musician, you became...
Yeah, but wait, Marco, let's finish that story, though. I met you at the WSOP, and then we just stayed. The weird thing is like somehow there's been only a few people but the ones that I've kept in touch with, we became very good friends. Like you are,
and it was before Grindr.
My oldest friend here in Vegas. Like I consider you're the OG, like best friend in Vegas, and then I'd say it's Zach, and that's kind of it, And
then we really cultivated a friendship, even through business deals, and try to get stuff going.
Yeah.
Remember, we did one of the biggest campaign for Peter Marco, that was a jeweler in Los Angeles, which
Peter Marco campaign. Yeah, I remember that.
Became huge after that campaign. Really, his Instagram went from 20,000 to 200,000 followers. You kill it, really kill it.
Yeah,
you were giving the best deal ever. I did a great photo shoot with him. I shot maybe a couple $100 million worth in jewelry.
Yeah. That was awesome.
He just blew up.
Yeah,
crazy. I'm happy, dude.
I don't know. I feel like anything you do, it seems like it does well.
I mean, everything we do, if you put hours in it, like you play craps, right? After 20 hours, you are not a crap player. But after 10,000 hours of playing, then you become good. Same in poker, same in hairstyles that I used to be before.
Yeah.
And now we're doing these things. You see, I pull up your casino tier thing. Crazy good. You are really doing good. Look at this.
You drove by the billboard that's out there. Isn't that? It's still up. Crazy. Isn't that awesome?
I was taking my fiancée to the airport, and I was like, Casino Tears, take a picture. She tried to pick up the phone, but we were driving too fast on Tropicana and the Megan time. It was huge, the biggest billboard in Vegas, in the busiest street, because everybody that goes to the airport had to pass by that.
I know, dude. Isn't that awesome? It's so awesome.
Best location ever. And you, on top of it, you got it for free after, because when it's expired, they still keep you up there.
That's such a great story. So I had gotten that board originally for when I did a campaign, because I'm in advertising. I did a campaign for Hormozy. He's a business guy, on Instagram, millions of followers, and his wife, and I initially was like, this is a great board, fantastic board, right? And it is right there on Tropicana.
Yeah, next to the
Everyone's
private
going to see it going to the airport. Literally, that's a airport entrance. The sign.
It's actually the airport, the private airport entrance.
I know, right? So anyway, what happened is that they preferred a last minute. They wanted to be on the Strip, so I moved it to right across from the Waldorf, right across from where I live, right across from from Aria on the Strip, that big digital sign. So I was stuck with that. So because I had signed a contract for it, so I couldn't back out of that contract. So I'm like, well, let me put my podcast up there. And so talk about just how things work out. So we put it up there. Basically I bought it for that, put it up there, and then it's been up there because in the billboard business, if something for some reason doesn't sell after, you will stay up versus them taking you down. So it's been up there, and plus it looks good. I think that's why they left it up.
Clean,
it just looks
perfect,
clean, simple, and they would put black anyway instead. And so this is almost all black as it is, but it looks cool, man. Casino Tears, don't let the casinos make you cry. It's a good brand.
Perfect. And it's a casino which is very Vegas friendly, so they wanted to keep it up there.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. I mean, so man, I feel like so Marco, you just told me that you are moving back to Italy.
I'm going to spend more time there. I'm not just moving completely, even because you know what I did after I saw your podcast and I saw the background you have. I said, that's so cool. So I went and I bought a unit at Palm Place just to have a residence here in Vegas.
Oh, nice, dude. Nice. So, yeah, that's cool.
And, at the third floor, at the 330 floor.
Yeah.
So I have a nice view of the Strip. I said, okay, I'm going to have something there just to have a pied-à-terre here. So I come back for the World Series. I'm going to come back. And
then, cool. When are you moving, dude?
I'm not really moving.
All right. When are you going on an extended vacation?
I go April.
Oh, that's coming up.
I have to do something there at the tent, so I have to go before. Yeah. And then I'm going to come back here for end of June to play the World Series of Poker. Few events.
Sweet.
We'll
what events?
I like Deuce to 7. I like Pot Limit Hold'em.
Oh, okay. So you...
Pot Limit Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
And then Limit Hold'em I like too.
One of my friends from Minnesota actually... played poker back in the day, and it's funny because I told him about you. He knew exactly who you were. Knew exactly who you knew, your last name, everything. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, how do you know Marco? He knew all that stuff. You have a very interesting, Marco. I should be interviewing you because
we do that after too.
Because you have a very interesting story, and you should be on my show. So I can ask you a lot of questions because I'm going to have Courtney on, who won the WSOP, and just really start talking about, because I'm going to veer off into doing some, sort of some Vegas news because Marco, look at this backdrop. I mean,
it's crazy. Yeah.
It's here. I'm right here.
Yeah.
Might as well talk about Vegas.
Las Vegas. One of the coolest spot in town to live. Really kill it. Yeah, and you have a crab table in your house.
It's right here. It's right here. So
did you train to throw the dice?
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's a thing, man.
When you throw the dice, is that true that you put the same number to both dice? You do too?
Well, sometimes. I mean, you set the dice? I mean, there's so many different sets, Marco. And so if you're a craps player, you're setting dice, okay? And you understand how to set your dice. And that is a thing. It's not just random throwing. Like, for example, I don't know if you know, there's a bet called the bonus bet, all tall, all small. Well, I've made that 4 times within the past 2 months. That's like a big bet. At Aria, I had 100. It pays 21 grand, right? But I used a certain set for that, and I remember where I was, and I just did it at Durango this past week. but their bonus is maxed at 100, and then I also did it at Palms, which you just mentioned. At the end of February, theirs was 125, 100. So you win. You basically, for those that caps out at like 9,750. Aria was like 21,000. I did it at Venetian too, but only quarters on it. But yes, they all have a specific dice set. Any craps player will know that. It's called dice setting, and you know, there's the hard way set, which is what everyone starts, which is like, for example, you've got, you know, I've got, like, for example, Marco, you've got, this is a classic hard way set. Like you see,
Yeah.
5s on top,
Yes.
4s, 2s, 3s. By the way, Marco, did I ever give you these dice?
No.
Dude, check this out. I don't know if you could see that. Casino Tears. This is really cool.
Yes, they're beautiful.
And
they are the same weight of the dice in the casino.
These are precision casino grade dice. I'm so lucky to have been. It took me, like, I had to be vetted. They don't just do this for anyone.
I can imagine, yeah.
You have to be vetted and approved. And so I order a lot of dice, but this is where there's only really 2 companies in the world.
That do
I think they just bought the other company that was in Mexico that make all the dice for the casino. So I'm lucky that these make, like, these are legit casino grade dice, which is what you should use if you're going to practice at home. And there's a lot of people that if you're into craps, are practicing at home. They've got home tables. In fact, my YouTube show that I just started was the 7th episode tonight. But I talk to players in different parts of the country. We talk about their practice setup, how they learned, all of that stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nerdy, but it helps to bring the community together. You know, and I think it's like being a craps player. It's not like a poker player, man. Poker players, there's so many resources that it's like poker back in 2009 when there wasn't the resources. Now there's a million people giving tutorials. There's so many ways to learn. Like back then, how'd you learn how to play, you know, before online poker? How'd you learn how to play, dude? How?
Crazy, yeah.
I mean, how? Yeah, I'm going to ask you though, when you come on my show, I have so many questions. Like, how did you learn how to play? You've hung around all of the.
I can tell you something now, and then I'm going to tell you in your show. I was lucky enough because I can sit behind Jennifer for many years. I was married to Jennifer Harmon, which is one of the top professional poker players in the world, male or female, and definitely the best female. So watching her playing for so long and having the trust of the table that everybody would show me the cards, even if they were against Jennifer, so that they know that I was a man of my word, because I would no kick Jennifer. Okay, you're beat, you know, like, and I have like Chip Reese and Doyle Bronson, all these legends that they are not with us no more, you know, like, and that's when I start to ask the right question. And one time I asked Daniel Negreanu his question. He told me, you always ask the right question. Why don't you try one time? I try, and that year I cashed 8 times the World Series of Poker. Was the record. And
oh, nice, dude.
Yeah. So nice. I was like, and I remember Priest telling me, you are as good as you get. That's crazy.
That's awesome. Marco, you got to come on my show. I'm just a little baby. I'm a little baby. When I grow, when I have some more people.
I know, but now I can tell. When I changed the title, I put craps, cash, and casino.
Yeah.
It's not being pushed on YouTube. I can tell. Because otherwise there was at least 100 people watching. I'm telling you, everything way when you do that. And we have Crazy Gamblers was also a kind of edgy title. But for example, because I changed it with cash in casino and craps, that's why it's not being pushed as much as it used to.
Really?
But, yeah, I'm telling you. Sometimes it's the little thing. For example.
Well, dude, you feel free to change it.
No, I was like live with watching Donald Trump a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
78,000 people watch, 1,500 people at the same time. This chat, you cannot even read it because we're going too fast. So it depends of what you. It's like a wave, like when you go surfing and you
Yeah.
get the good wave or the short wave that
Yeah.
you just didn't even make it. So when you don't make it, sometimes it's tough to get another wave. But yeah, doesn't matter because I'm gonna clip so many good clips from what we are talking about. That's gonna be cool.
Oh, nice,
Now,
man.
I
Well,
wanna-
yeah, but you got to be you have to be on my show for sure. And
100%, we'll do it.
yeah, I mean, it's so nice to talk to you.
And I'm not gonna blow you off like you did it to me for fucking so many times. You are the worst prostitute in Las
Listen,
Vegas
man,
I ever
dude,
talked to.
Thursdays are good for me because I've got that show, so it's perfect, man. I feel like I should have dressed up, man.
No, I just throw this on because I'm fat. I don't get something to
Grosso.
Dude,
Dude, Grosso was a great. What did he play defense? Did he play defense?
defense in soccer?
Yeah, on the team that when we defeated France in the World Cup.
My God.
Who was on that?
Zidane headbutt my player. We were so mad. We
You
already
know,
can stand
you know
French
who
that
he,
much.
you know who he headbutted? I remember. Materazzi.
Materazzi.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He's such a nice guy too, But
Oh, man.
he's a little. Sometimes you can get a little.
That was,
bitchy.
dude. That was so awesome watching Italy that year, watching them win the
That
World
make you
Cup.
proud, right?
Oh man, that was who was on that team. I don't know. It was is it Katu? Dude,
I
man.
don't remember. Go on. Fuck soccer.
Totti
I want to
was
talk
on
about
there.
you. Still
Okay, that's it.
single
That was
or
it.
Vegas got you hitched?
That was a great World Cup though, man. Okay, go ahead. What?
Are you still single or Vegas get you hitched?
No, I'm married to Vegas, man. Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay.
Favorite bar in Vegas?
That's a good question, Marco. I stopped drinking like 2.5 years ago.
Okay, before that.
No, you know why though, Marco? You know why? Because of craps and decision making of playing. That really helped, especially at the end when you've got 4 tequilas. You're more apt to make bad decisions and then punt your money. So I'd be the same thing in poker. But I mean,
same thing.
I mean, favorite bar, man, that's a tough question. I just have really favorite casinos, which would be.
Which is the Venetian right now.
Well, I really liked it. I mean, you introduced
players like crazy good.
And that place is, you know what? It's got a younger vibe in there too. In Palazzo, as
Poker
far as
room is clean, new.
it's so different from way back when we used to play poker in there. Like so different, isn't
I
it?
used to be smoking when I play poker. Was it smoking?
Dude, I used to not really like playing poker in the Venetian, but they moved the whole poker room upstairs to the second floor. But man, the pit was cool. I like the vibe going in there. I always used to love any bars at Wynn and Encore, but I love Aria, man, which is like, I mean, I live right above Aria and I just like the vibe in there and, and some of those bars, but I don't have a bar. Favorite coffee house. You know what my favorite coffee house is.
Yes.
All right.
But continue on that.
What?
Did you ever wake up with a stranger next to you?
Do I ever wake up with a stranger? No, thank God. Not anymore, dude. Not anymore.
But you used to. I mean, Vegas, that's how it is.
Those days are gone, man. It's funny because Vegas, if this was in LA, it'd be a different story. But in Vegas is very different. It's funny. I'm in the city of sin and addiction, and I'm like
nothing.
Going to the gym all the time. It's almost easier to do the opposite.
Here, it's unbelievable. I completely agree. People don't understand that Vegas is not just Sin City. It's also a good place to, raise your children. It's a very good place.
I don't know about raising your children.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I
Really?
I believe so. My kids, they have a very good group of friends.
That's true.
Yeah. Tell me about your first Vegas trip. Do you remember? Must be after you show up in LA because you were already doing good, right?
Man, dude, that's so many blurs about like my Vegas trips. I just remember coming out here and playing poker, man.
You never play a show as a musician?
Well, yeah, a long time ago, played at the Beauty Bar when the Beauty Bar was cool downtown. The Beauty Bar used to be cool.
Okay, so
Like,
you have
I
a
mean,
gig
that was
there.
like this spot. I think it's still there. I think it might still be there downtown, but we played outside. It was cool. Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, whoa, this is going way back. I did play at the bar I did play at Caesar's Palace. I did play. Now it's coming back to me, dude.
So did you play
Way back.
where the ship was?
No, dude, I played at some bar. I think it was
Just
like
random bar.
some bar inside.
It was called Cleopatra Bar when I was talking.
Yeah, dude, I think it was the Cleopatra bar.
Yeah, because that's where I have a lot of gigs there too. I used to manage a group and they play there too.
Really?
So that was fun.
Yeah, man, that was cool. Getting to play inside a casino was cool.
So your show is called Casino Tears. Have you ever cried in a casino?
No, dude, tears of joy.
Yes.
Oh man,
Either or.
oh man, I got it. Can I tell you another story?
Yes.
All right, but Casino Tears. That's the name of the podcast. That's the name of Casino Tears. It's pretty cool. I like the name, right? So, this was a year. Check this out, Marco. So my dad died on his birthday, which was February 1st, right? Every year on February 1st, I go out and play, right? And this was the year before COVID, right? Or right before when he died. And so I would always make it a point when I was in LA, I'd come out here February 1st, I'd be on the craps table, right? And thinking I'd order a scotch because that's what my dad used to drink, that was his drink. And, isn't that strange to die on your birthday?
That's crazy. The day
right? Isn't that?
Born you or the day you died. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So February 1st of not this year, last year. Okay, Marco, I got in one of the deepest holes I've ever been in a night playing. I went out to play, and craps players will know, any gamblers will know, it can happen fast. And all of a sudden, so I started at Caesars, down 10,000, right? And then I forget where I went, Bellagio, right? On the way back, because you can walk, right? Back to my place, down 10,000, right? And then I think I was down.
You told me too.
Yeah, dude. And then I was down then by the time I got to Aria, I was down over 30,000, right? And then I'm like, and I'm walking back, dude. I'm walking back, and I would wear to this day, I wear my father's ring that he left me. He left me one thing, and I wear it like when I would go play poker. If I go play poker, and I put it on when I go play craps now. And so I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm walking back, right, from Bellagio, and I'm in another world. Because when you lose that much money, you're like, what the fuck,
yeah,
right?
It hurts.
So then I'm like, oh my God, I can't go out like this. And I'm thinking to myself, my dad, come on, I can't go out like this. You can't let me go out like this, right? And so I wasn't going to give up. So I'm like, I'm going to go back to Aria. I know exactly what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to go, I've got credit there. I'm going to take out another marker for 10,000. And then I'm going to win this money back, right? So I took out this marker, right? And so now I was at this crapless table. Aria's got the most craps tables, by the way. They've got 10. They've got more than anyone else in Vegas. And it's a beautiful, I think, in my opinion, that's one of the best places to play craps. Tables are low. They're a little bouncy, but the crews and the floors, top notch. They're friendly. I just want to take my advice. Really, overall, one of the best places to play craps. So I'm playing crapless. I'm down. And then I'm like, okay, I think I was in it by 40,000 at this point. 40,000. So then I see this table open up in the corner near Javier's. Okay, I know you know where this is. It's the far corner. It's never open. It's only open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights between like 9 and 2. I go over there, man. It's empty. Okay. And I know the floor, Harry. I know the whole crew. It's so welcoming, right? They're so nice. And dude, I'm like spiraling. I've just lost. I'm in the hole. Yeah. And I'm thinking, okay. I'm like, okay, I got the table to myself, right? So I set up and I put 200, 100, 200 on the bonus. Okay. That means you have to make them all. Marco, that 200, if I make a 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if I make that, if I hit those numbers before a 7, that pays 30 to 1. That'll pay $6,000. Okay. For that bet. The other side, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that'll pay $6,000. But if I get them all, now that 6,000 and 6,000 plus the middle $100 bet pays 150 to 1, 15,000. So that bet has a potential to win, 15,000 plus 12, 27,000, right? So Marco, I'm there, I'm just there. I'm the only one at the table and I'm shooting. And then I'm just like going, just in a zone, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, dude, I look up, I need 2 numbers. I need the 3 and the 11. Okay. Meanwhile, I hear this commotion and the floor guy was like, don't look back. Right. And I look over and there's like paramedics coming. Right. So I'll tell you what,
dying.
Someone at the slot machine, literally like 5 feet behind me, is like having some sort of an emergency, but they're like, don't look back. Right. They're like, he's telling me, Harry, he's a great guy, don't look back. So then I set my dice because that's what a dice setter does. I turned them because I'm like, okay, I think I can hit that 3 by just flipping my dice because I was hitting every other number. Meanwhile, I'm playing big, like I'm playing black chips, trying to recover and take in money, dude. So I hit the side. I hit the 3, right? $6,000. Okay. But Marco, it now opens up the possibility if I can hit an 11, I'll win the tall 6,000 plus all 15,000, right? Right?
Yeah.
So dude, so I'm shooting, just taking in numbers, getting it. Bro, I hit it. I threw the 11, right? Cannot believe it. That's the biggest I've really ever played it, but that was the first time I played it that big and I needed to hit it. Dude, so long story short, I cash out for over 42,000. I got back all of the money that I lost plus 2,000 something dollars. Can you believe that? And dude, here's the crazy thing. The crazy thing is that guy behind me, they carried him out. The paramedics carried him out on a stretcher. I had no idea, dude. By the time I look back, they're like, you'll never believe what happened. And I'm like, what? They're like, they carried this guy out on paramedics carried him out on a stretcher. Dude, can you believe that?
Unbelievable.
So what a story, man. But I still think it was like, having faith in myself. It was a horrible hole to begin with, but I didn't give up. And I believed that maybe it was one of those things where it's like, I knew
you have inside you, the gut feeling.
But I was like, I knew my dad, like there's no way I could do this if he was looking down, if you believe in that sort of stuff, that he was looking down, letting me go out like a chump,
That's my father looking down on me.
So that was my biggest comeback right there of like, you're in the hole.
How many scotch you have that day?
Dude, I wasn't drinking then.
Okay.
Thank God I wasn't drinking, dude. So I don't know if I could have done it, but I mean, it seems like I would have been drinking. I deserve a drink after that. But I was so happy, man, to go over and start knowing that I was so like proud of myself to do it because I had to do it.
Yes.
You can make a lot of money fast in this game. Right?
Yes. And lose them even faster.
Yeah, you could lose it fast too.
I'm gonna write Scarlett because she wanna come to the chat, but she doesn't know we're live. I saw something weird at the poker room too. Yes, I saw someone die more than once. That's a bad thing because
really?
there are Yes, in the poker room, we play for thousands of
Yeah.
people. You were in the crab table,
Yeah.
and there were 2 tables, 3
Yeah.
tables,
Yeah.
even 12 tables. In the United World Series of Poker, many people are there. So you see
Right.
once in a while an ambulance, and once in a while you hear, that was the last day. And many old people come to play the World Series too. So
Yeah. Dude,
it
when
can
was
be,
this?
there is also a famous dead hand in poker.
Yeah.
There's many stories. But that
Yeah.
said, one of the weirdest thing ever happened is this. Jennifer was playing against this player with I don't want to say the name, and the cards in poker are made out of plastic, and there are no paper, so you
Yeah.
cannot really break them. You have to crack it to
Yeah.
break them.
Yeah.
This guy said, "If I lose with aces again, I'm just gonna eat these cards." Okay, Asian guy.
Yeah.
He lost with aces, so he got mad. He put the card in his wallet, but Jennifer went in the parking lot. The garage was down the Villaggio, and the guy was with a windshield wiper throwing the card under his throat because they cannot swallow it.
No way.
This is Las Vegas at poker. That's crazy.
Oh,
What are you
man.
doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I had to swallow because the card is stuck here. So
Oh
you
my
have 2
God.
aces stuck in the throat.
Man, aces, man.
And then I saw people that don't want to leave the game. They peed under the table.
Yeah, that's insane, isn't it, man?
You remember they used to do that in the past, a lot more
there's
than
some
now.
dirty ass poker players, man. That's sounds like LA, man. It's disgusting. So disgusting, man.
How many times you see abusing the dealer in a way that they throw the card and chips at them,
Yeah,
or they start talking because they think that the dealer give him a bad beat,
Dude, I don't understand that. I don't understand any gambler. I mean, a part of any gambler is, I think it's, the way you get a certain amount of respect. Like I'd say, I'm earned a certain amount of respect in a lot of these pits that is you just don't get. You just part of the reason why you get this is it's really also how you lose and how you conduct yourself, which is mentioning our fathers. I mean, one thing I just you have to learn how to lose gracefully, and no one wants to lose, dude. Losing sucks. Losing is not fun, but a real difference in men is how they lose. I don't really respect the crybabies or the ones. I mean, I think it's okay to vent and be angry outside in private, but doing it in front of people, to me is cheap. It's not cool. And I feel like it just I don't think you're cool because you have to take these beats, and these beats are
like
heavy.
A man. Not like
exactly,
child.
dude. You have to take these beats like a man because you're gonna get them, and it really is you have to be able to withstand Vegas and the beats that when you start playing at limits, you have to be able to lose this if you expect to win this, but you can't be a little bitch and cry about it. One thing I have zero respect for are craps players that I see that get really angry. It's like poker, dude. They will almost be confrontational with dealers. I never want to. A long time ago, I used to play at Mandalay Bay. It was one of my home casino. And one of my other friends, Oliver, he's a good buddy of mine, like you. It's like there's guys that you meet, but he used to work there. I remember when I was walking through there with my girlfriend a long time ago, Asian guy, I don't know if he's still there, Paul, came up to me and he was like, and my girlfriend, and he was like, "Do you know who you're with right now?" Said to my girlfriend. And he was like, "You're with the nicest guy in the casino." And then he listened to what he said. He said, because this guy loses exactly how he wins. The nicest guy, no matter what. And that was a huge compliment, dude. Never forgot it, because a lot of people don't do that. It's how you lose, which is what gets you a certain amount of respect in these pits. And they will know this. And I just don't like the loudmouths that are like, I don't like the crybabies. And there's plenty of fucking crybabies out there that are gambling influencers in not just, there's no craps, but blackjack, poker, you name it. These guys are I don't know. I was just brought up differently. It's not how I view a man should be. It's not, if you're going to gamble, I think you should gamble. You got to take these hits, right?
Yeah. If you go in a boxing fight, you have to, if you cry the first punch, you are not supposed to box. You're supposed to go do dancing. So, but yeah.
Dude, but then, and it's tough to lose in any of these games, dude. The reason why I stopped playing poker, man, I remember walking back from the win after a million bad beats, dude. A million. Everyone's got them, right? But there's guys that still want to tell you their bad beat stories when you've heard it all. Yeah, I was beat by a 2-outer on the river. Of course you were, because it's happened a billion times.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, one of those stories where it's like, I'm going to advance to day 2. I have ace king, all in versus ace jack. Of course I lose on the river, right? I lose on the river to a jack. I don't have any, right? Pairs is jack. I remember leaving, walking back, calling my girlfriend back in LA. And dude, I was so mad. I wanted to kill this guy. I was so mad. And she was like, do you hear yourself? And I'm like, yeah, this is not like, I shouldn't be like, when poker, I realized how much I hated what poker did to me. And I hated the other person across from me, because we're trying to cheat each other. And then there's no skill. I don't think there's much skill when it gets down to it. Sometimes there is skill, but it's also becomes bingo. Yeah, right.
Yes, when the blinds goes up so much that you have to go in. Yeah,
it becomes a bingo game, and you got to get lucky, and the worst hand wins a lot of times.
Yes,
different from craps, man. Craps I like, because I'm like, I did this. How I bet, how I lost. I love it because I can walk away going, I won this, and pat myself on the back. Versus even when I lost, I'm like, I lost. I have no one to blame but myself. Poker was a different story. You're more mad at, how did this guy get so fucking lucky? You know what I mean? I got him to make the wrong decision, which is what you want with poker. You want the other person to make the wrong decision, and then you still lose. And over a while, it's tough to deal with. So I have a lot of respect for the poker players that still stay in the game, that conduct themselves, that are cool. I mean, come on. Like have you ever seen Patrick?
Yes.
Your friend Antonius fucking cry like that? No,
in front of people, but trust me. He get bad when he goes away.
But not in front of people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You not like, you don't act like a bitch when the cameras are rolling, or
no, absolutely not. Yeah.
Never, dude. You know what I mean?
Never.
It's okay.
So is Daniel Negrani, so is Jennifer can be emotional, but she's still you never see that from Doyle Bronze, from Chip Reese.
No, dude. Right? I mean,
I play with Phil Helmut a few times where I make him crazy. I left in one pot in London. We were playing the $10,000, and then a flash drop on the river. So I said, okay, I'm gonna play the $5. So I just move in, and he was like, you see, 3 kings, I flop 3 kings. That's how you fold when you're a genius. And show 2 sevens or something stupid, and he was like, you bluff me.
So what do you think of that? Like, what do you think of people like Phil Hellmuth, who I don't know, but you only know from TV? It's
Phil is a great friend.
Talented.
He's a great friend, but I don't think he's the coolest person to have on the table. First of all, he's good in poker, so you don't want a good player.
Right.
Secondly, people that are so emotional, I don't really like to play with,
Right.
I prefer the internet kid with the glasses that they stay there and just play, than someone that get too emotional. Because I like to listen to my music. I have usually classical music.
You like to play against the internet nerds with the glasses that are the GTO guys? I'm like, man.
I mean, if I have to choose between the two extreme, yes.
Really, I'd probably pick the other extreme.
I do like to play face to face with good players. Mm-hmm. Like that's why I like a lot this tournament, like pot limit, because you don't see kids there.
No.
You see seasoned players that can do a lay down and don't bluff you with stupid cards that you say, "Kick cuts, what is this?"
Yeah.
So I like that better. Can you imagine any internet player come to play No Limit Deuce? No.
No, dude, I can't.
Yeah, no,
I can't, man.
yeah.
No.
And a few years ago, I had a very bad beat against who was Eric Seidel.
Oh, I see him walking around, dude. I see him walking around all the time, like outside here, like in that, because I'm right across from the Poker Go studios. Yeah.
So they play. And it was deuce to 7 and 3-bet me. And then he changed 3 cards. So he was really bluffing me.
Yeah.
And I have a packed hand. So I stay with the 10. And he beat me. So I was like, so great. And Jennifer was like, Mark, it's poker. And I say, yeah, it's poker. Why do I get mad? Because on the table, I always look cool, like, okay, whatever, good hand, fuck you, inside me, but I don't say that.
Dude, you were one, for those people that don't know, you were one of the nicest people, obviously, to meet at a poker table, because you were just so nice and friendly. You were just chill. Usually there's like these, I don't know, there's poker, it can be weird, and poker players are, I'm sorry, I think poker players are.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
a lot of little fucking babies. Marco, a lot of poker players are just like, I feel like maybe from that time period when I was playing it, but a lot of them are like on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like the Twitter little bitches that are just like, they just need to one up you in order to feel better about their lives.
You say perfect. Twitter
one random
bitches.
Fact. I mean, they're
every time they tweet.
It's like they have to do this to like, oh, how smart look at how smart I am. I just one-upped you in some way. I think that's why a lot of poker players are like that. And I don't know. I played poker, LA is a tough scene. It's a tough scene, man, to play. And, it's got the biggest card rooms. And back then when everyone was playing, I don't know, man. It's just like, it just became so like, you know what I mean? Like
I did not enjoy playing in LA, never.
Poker players have to, it's almost like I'm smarter than you. So I have to tweet something more, and I'm so smart, and look at me, and I'm really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how it is. That's why craps, I like craps. It's just you. Just you. You really, it's all about
when
you.
With other people. Can they fuck up the outcome?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm scared about. When you come and then the guy that throw the dice does something stupid and you're fucked because, I prefer, if I play as big as you do, I prefer to play with a table that is only you.
Well, that's the best thing to play, man. If I'll go and play, I'll get the table limits raised up to like 100, like down at Aria. And then then you limit. It's more so advantage play. I call that advantage play in craps, which is a whole nother level of playing. You're going to want there's certain times where there's not a lot of people. So you want to be able to shoot, you want peace, you want like a certain zen. And by raising table limits and playing at bigger limits, let's say $100, you limit random people coming to the table. You can shoot in peace and bet in peace. And the whole thing is like,
also what time you go down, right? Because if you go at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're not going to see that many players.
No, you're not. There's sweet spots to go. It's usually like around midnight. I mean, I'll head out and play. Like if I went to play tonight, I'd head out at like 11:30. I'd go, like I want to go. Have you ever been to Durango? I like Durango, man. It's a nice
casino.
It's
very
beautiful,
nice.
Dude.
Actually, Fertitas can really, really take care of players. They know how to do it. Perfect.
Marco.
Even Red Rock. Have you been Red Rock?
Of course.
Yeah.
I used to stay at Red Rock all the time.
So,
I like their pool. I like Red Rock's pool.
Are you a purple card there?
At
the
At Red Rock?
Yeah.
No, I haven't stayed there in years. I haven't even played there in years. But I had a purple potato the other day.
Because no, they give you the card and you can do anything you want.
Really?
Like, oh yes. No. You're like royalty then.
Really? What?
Yeah, it's like the noir for MGM.
For MGM. No, I don't even know. I'm just like presidents over at Station Casino, the president's level. I don't know. I don't know what's above that. Chairman? I don't know. I'll probably get
card.
that this year.
Yeah.
Man, I want the purple card, man.
Yes, you just have to ask for it. And then, for example, the diamond card at there is a 7-star card at the Caesar Palace, which give you everything. Are you 7-star there?
Yeah, I'm 7-star, yeah.
So
That's
And
it. I think easier to get.
this is another thing that people don't understand. When you come to Vegas and you don't take advantage of these tricks to have free stuff, then you are no playing Vegas right. Because Vegas is when they give you all this free stuff, then you start breaking even. And then when you play smart, like my friend Francis does, 10 Francis.
10-ton is number
How
one.
come this ton 10? Can you tell me why ton 10? I never heard it.
10-ton is number one. Why? Mono,
10
because okay, so craps players, Marco, craps players have handles. Like the old pool days, like Minnesota Fats.
Ooh, okay, I don't know that.
Okay. Craps players all have handles, man. It goes back from the days of, they didn't want their identities known. And so it just stuck around. That's the cool thing about craps, man. If you start playing, you got to have a handle. Like, I can't call you Marco. It's got to be something, I don't know what. But if you started playing craps, you'd have a handle, right? So mine is 10-ton is number one. And that was just because France is 10. And then I just wanted people to, it's funny because a lot of people think I'm a really fat guy, a fat fuck. You know what I mean? 10-ton, when people have met me, they're they're always like, holy shit, you're a skinny some bitch, and versus they expect me to be a really fat guy. That's why I did it, because I thought it'd be funny. And I want people to say my name and say it as I'm the best.
That's funny.
So, but yeah, anyone that plays needs a handle. So if you went out and played, I'd be like, okay, what are we going to call you? And the handle will find you. Man, it'll find you.
It will find me.
Brother, it will find you.
Yes, it must be something about me being Italian and conservative.
I know. Listen, man, believe me, I'm going to be asking you the questions when you're on, and you're going to be on, you should be on my show sometime right around when the World Series starts, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be cool. It'll be good timing because poker will be in the air and we'll talk about it. I'm going to have Courtney on too, so it's perfect to have you on, dude.
Good.
Man, you took me. I always remember you, like the stuff that randomly where you took me. Remember we went over to Todd Brunson's place after hours. That was later ETG. After hours. That was always cool, man.
Yeah. We just like I mean, I'm very, very selective with friends. I don't like to open myself. I'm a Leo, maybe because I'm a Leo. I don't know, but I can count my friends.
That makes sense. You're a Leo.
Yeah. So I think I just know, oh yeah, you can be my friend, and that's it. Then it lasts forever.
Yeah, for sure.
Friend, so.
For sure. You and I, like our friendship, we never had anything weird.
Yeah. Nothing.
It's weird. Whereas, like, dude, I met the fucking guy, like literally who I met playing craps, and he needed $1,000, right? He needed $1,000 immediately. He's like 10 cents. I'll pay you back in 2 days. I'm like, okay, cool.
I lost so many people for $1,000.
Dude, I'm fucking begging him now. I'm like, I'm going to blow you up on my podcast. I'm just going to mention your name every time that that you owe me money. I shouldn't have to beg for something like this. It's so every time I have to call him, say the same thing. It's down to $800.
No, without saying the name, you almost lose money with someone that I introduced to you, and I hated it.
Man.
So it's like there's always but you know what? I love to lose people for $1,000. I love it. I just cut the thing. Anything over $1,000, I can piece about it. But under $1,000, few $100 or $1,000.
Well, you feel like you save money?
It's out. Because especially with what we do, it's easy to, sometimes you need it. You are in the middle of something, you have to buy in the FRK. It's like a normal thing in my thing. And I have people, and this is crazy. I have people that forget. And I'm like, this is 20 for you. What? When? Do you remember I was buying like a donkey and you give me like 25. I give you 5 right away. And then I give you, four flags.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that really you're worthy all you have, especially in poker. But you say in craps, it's more likely to find someone that want to stiff you.
I don't know, man. It's weird. And I mean, the general nice thing is like there's a floor at Aria. Oh man, Marco. Flora Aria, who knows me, and like I said, they get a lot of like, would just become friends with a lot of these people because they respect you as a player.
Mm-hmm.
He came up to me and he's like, "Remember that guy that was on your table? It's a poker player, right? Poker player. I already knew about him." He's like, "Do not lend that guy money. Like, as he asks you for money, don't lend him." And they're playing big, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been warned because they like me and they know like I'm
Beautiful.
nice, and they're like, "Don't lend this guy money." I'm like, I already know about this guy. The minute like I heard his name, I already know
Because they
like
saw you.
everything. And it's amazing how with poker, how many people, poker is not what you think. People that win, how much they're you know how much they're in the hole for, how much they have on their, how much they actually own of themselves. It's very deceptive on, oh, I won this tournament, but really, how much of it did you actually win? How much do you owe? I mean, dude, I've staked people and I've never gotten, money back, which sucks. It sucks.
I know.
A
I
lot.
used to meet people that were overselling themselves, so they cannot even go to the money. So when they were close to the money, they start to blow money away.
Yeah.
They don't show the hand; they
Yeah.
just throw it because
Yeah.
they already oversold themselves.
Yeah.
Like, so let's say there's a $10,000 tournament, and you sell half for 5,000, which for a good player is a good investment because sometimes they play for.
Right.
Free roll for that much. So the guy looked like giving you a good deal, but he sell himself 4 times. So he's making 10,000 no matter what. He's making $10,000. And then, but if he cash, that's a problem.
I know,
So by
right?
close to the money, he freak out. And I saw people like that. And those are scumbags, which they stay low level and whatever.
Yeah.
But thankfully,
I
we
mean,
are not part of
gambling
that.
is still filled with a lot of, it's a lot of sketchy people that are still gambling. And I mean, do you think that goes away at the higher limits?
Yes.
When you do?
Yes, it does. But once in a while, someone comes out of nowhere and you think it's the greatest guy ever. And you don't even understand how he's playing that high. But it's just like, do you know, after a few months, this guy's done a few millions and it's never going to be seen again in the poker world. And that's it. And they owe money to everybody.
Yeah.
Happened so many times in 25 years that I'm in Vegas.
Man.
Yeah. So I was gonna keep you for half an hour. We're over an hour now. I love
Marco.
to talk to you, and we can do this anytime you want.
Dude, listen.
Next time we're
Thursdays
just
are
gonna go live, and I'm gonna put no craps, no cash, no hashtags because I did it at this time. I'm just gonna go live, and you're gonna see it's gonna be crazy. And then because I wanted to firstly help your site because you have like this beautiful channel that has to be at least at 1,000. I have I want to show also your channel.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, Marco, I've just started doing these lives because the podcast is on episode 105. So it's been going on, and it's like really like, dedicated craps players, which again, I feel like we're underrepresented. It's not as popular. So this will be great, man. And I mean, this is awesome. I'm on every Thursday now, so it'd be great dude, we got to jump on. Like now that we've done it once,
Yes.
I forget. It's always so nice to see you, and it's always so easy to talk to you.
Because we think alike, we have the same morals, and that's it.
Do you think it's easy to have to make friends in Vegas or not?
Vegas in the poker table, yes, because in the poker table you have time to see. First of all, you see 10 people at the same time, so you can select which one you want to have a conversation with. And secondly, in tournament especially, you change tables very often.
Yeah.
And so you can meet 40, 60 people in one day, which doesn't happen nowhere else. You cannot meet so
like
many people.
Speed dating. Imagine it. I guess it'd help if you were gay, right?
Oh, but
Right?
you know what? Right now, there's also a lot of ladies that play poker.
Dude.
And they're
Dude.
not all ugly.
No, man. That never was a thing. It just start. When did the lady
After
start?
COVID.
Oh, you think it was after COVID? I
That
think it was.
became so big. Yes.
I think it was before COVID. I think it was in 2000, like when it just kind of started. Was way back in like
Oh yeah,
2013.
I saw two transformation though. You saw the one. I
Yeah.
saw because before poker and TV, I play already, and was like zero.
No, yeah,
There
no.
was like
Who?
Cindy Violet, Jennifer Harmon, Annie Duke, Linda Johnson. That's it.
yeah, dude.
That's 4 poker players.
Yeah.
Then
That's like craps.
they make it so big for girls because they start winning,
Mm-hmm.
and every girl want to play. But the first one that came into the picture, they were like not that good, like not that pretty to watch either. But then the sponsor for you Full Tilt and other stuff come.
Yeah.
So all these chicks
Yeah.
that were prettier than a 7, they got life for free. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Oh, so it's funny. The woman that she won the ladies event, Japanese. I don't know her name. I should know her name, but I don't. Japanese. She won the ladies event 2 years in a row.
Maria Ho?
No, not Maria Ho. Recently. I don't know what her name is. You have to Google it, right? But we'll know. But the funny thing is, before she won it the first time, I was playing craps with her at Paris, but I didn't know she was there with one of her friends. And I'm like, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
There's a girl, there's a pretty girl playing craps, because it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen, man. I wish it would happen more, but hopefully that'll follow with poker. And I'm trying to be that one of the people to lead in,
Plus, they don't make you film in craps. Otherwise, could be cool because their vibe is pretty crazy. I remember we were playing craps one time. I was just watching actually, but I was with Phil Ivy, and everybody have a bottle of Louis XIII in a hand, drinking from the bottle. It is
oh man,
how much
that's
they
cool. Where
compete.
was that, dude?
At the
Where
Bellagio.
were you playing? Oh man, was it a private table or was it a table on the
No,
floor?
it was in the middle of it.
Really?
It's just like give me 4 bottles of Louis XIII. Just like that.
Man, I would love to see Phil Ivey play craps. Is he just like
Huge, huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
He doesn't
man,
play
dude.
100 a hand.
That'd be awesome. Massive.
But,
That'd be great.
But who's one of the coolest guy ever. Very generous, which that's another question I want to ask you. What's the most you left on a table for tips?
It's a good question, man, because because how you tip in craps, and you should be doing that because it sets up, you want these craps has, there's 3 dealers, stick, 2 dealers, and sometimes a box or a floor. The box kind of isn't really round. That person that sits there, they have that at win, but it's really gone. It's like a almost like a rover that goes and watches a couple tables, right? In the old days, they used to have basically 4 guys, 2 dealers, a stick person, and then a box watching everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you start betting for them, when you immediately go down there, how I play now is like I'll immediately put up my bets. I'll have the dealers, the crew up on every number. I start them, it doesn't have to be much. You can start them at $5, so like $32 you give them, and then they're up. And then they know they're in charge of their bets. So with craps, they can make money. It allows them to be just degenerate gamblers with you, but you put them up. That tells them this guy's fucking cool. Let's take care of him. Let's think about him winning. Let's all get on the same page and let's all win together. So,
and those vibes
for example,
work.
but different crews in Vegas operate differently. So, for example, Palms, which is really cool right now, very pro craps. They just added 2 tables, so they have 6. They're going to add 2 more by the summer, so they'll have 8. Really cool guys over there that are running that house. Dealers keep their own tips. It encourages customer service. So I was on a table and that crew made on someone's roll because I was betting. They ended up taking home like 3,000 that night, over $3,000. That's because the initial bets, they're able to like increase their bets and bets and bets. So you need to just bet for them. So it's not like here's all this money after the fact. They want to win it and gamble it. But otherwise, the tipping at the other houses, it's all getting pooled, you know, at all the big places, and they count on the real whales to come in. But, you know, you should be tipping all along. I don't know. I've never really calculated it, but I know that recently it was over that crew on my table when we were there, and we were only there for, who knows, maybe 2 hours max, but that crew left with over three G's. That's pretty nice when you get to, those guys split their tips, you know, that's a big deal. I wish more casinos did that. In fact, Ellis Island does that, and Palms. I wish they did it at other, because it would make customer service better. It really would.
Yep.
You know?
Well, it was a very nice talking to you. We do this again for sure. We do this again. First of all, I'm telling you, you know how I text you. When I'm here and ready to go live, I can do it with you, I can do it with ChatGPT, go with Grok, with my fiancée Scarlett, someone in Italy, my mom. I don't care. I text you and say, hey, are you in front of the computer? If he does, we can just talk, you know?
Dude, Thursdays are good for me because I'm doing a live show. So I'm sitting here. That's the thing. I'm sitting here,
so
like,
we can do another Thursday too. And after we can do it from your channel, hopefully get some traction there. And we go from there.
Listen, we're gonna do that, like, for sure, right before the WSOP. It'd be great, man.
Perfect.
You know. But now, are you gonna have this set up? Where the hell are you gonna have this set up? You gonna have this on?
I'm gonna have this set up everywhere.
In Italy?
I'm gonna have 2.
Nice, man. That's how I was doing it when I was in LA. And coming back, I'd have 2 setups for my podcast when I just go and record.
I have 4 of these beasts here, 4 of them. So I can share, you know, like I have more than one. This is a Rode Procaster 2, the same one you have. And then I have a Scarlett in the other room. And then, you know, nice. So it's like, that's easy. You know,
man, together. I like that. I like that backdrop that you have, man.
Yes. This is a Bill Mack.
That's sweet, dude. That is cool, man.
This is Bill Mack in bronze. Very nice.
That is nice, man. That is, that's a good backdrop, dude. Good job.
Yep.
So, Marco, my friend, this is, it's always nice to see you, man. It's always great to see you, you know?
Always, yeah. We see each other once in a while for coffee lately. And then
your favorite coffee house in Vegas?
No, it changed.
No, did it?
Yeah. Across the street, just across the street, there's another place that smells much better because, you know, when you go there, you just smell like Gabi from head to toe. But it's called Aroma. It's unbelievable. Perfect.
Aroma?
Aroma.
Aroma?
A-I Roma.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You go there, it's only iced coffee, though. You do iced coffee?
Yeah, I like iced coffee.
Yeah, it's Vietnamese. You know, Vietnamese kind of coffee.
I love Gabi, though.
I know, but trust me. Plus, I know your taste.
Dude, okay. But I like Gabi. I mean, I like that whole thing. That's one of the only spots I've been able to go and like actually work on my book.
This is even better. And there's another one. There's another one called Cafe Paul, stuff that I'm going lately. It's on Jones and 215. That is like Gabi, but smell perfect. And the chairs are so comfortable. Coffee is so good, like high quality. You're going to log in more. I'm going to give the other one to you. And that's going to be your new spot, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Especially when you have to edit stuff.
Okay.
So I can't believe you're doing this stuff. Zin?
This is not Zin. No nicotine, man. This is called Ultra, man. It's just got like this. It's more focused. There's no natural. There's no like
nicotine in it.
No nicotine, man.
I don't know. I saw you spitting something and I said, fuck it.
No, it's no nicotine. It's like, it just focused. Zero.
You heard lately.
Zero nicotine.
You heard lately that nicotine helps with viruses and other stuff?
Yeah, it's supposed to help with COVID. Like if you took that, it was supposed to be a natural, like that. Nothing what they said about COVID was true.
You don't go down the rabbit hole.
But you didn't get the vax, right? You didn't get the vax because I didn't get it.
I did.
You did?
Oh man, what the hell?
I
You
know.
got the vaccine?
No, fuck the vaccine.
No,
I think
yeah.
that,
You didn't get it, right? I didn't
I
get it.
get COVID.
Oh, okay. But you didn't get the shot.
No, fuck the shot. No,
Yeah,
no.
thank
I
God.
mean,
I had
I was
people call me
so
crazy because I
against.
wouldn't.
No me, no my children.
Good.
I'm very upset that I have my parents do it because they was freaking out, and I say, okay, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, Marco, I think it's because the older people were more they scared people. They scared a lot of young people and they scared old people.
Especially the old people.
You
There was
know?
like a completely terrorism in TV for do it,
Yeah, but dude,
do it. Fuck everyone.
they scared young people by saying, "Oh, you can't travel or you can't go to concerts." That's how they did it. They like, "You can't go see a show." And that's how I know so many people in
And I
LA.
was like, fuck the show.
No, that's so
I don't
many
even
people.
put the mask on. Every time they ask me for the mask, every time I say, no, I cannot keep this shit in my face.
Man, that was
It was so
brutal,
tough.
dude.
I thought that at one point I was gonna go, they were gonna take me away because I was really against all that bullshit. I say, I don't understand how stupid you guys are.
I know. It's funny, man. It's like now they're seeing like how right we were. Hopefully, I mean, I'm really more afraid of like what that shot did long term to a lot of people.
Yeah, we never lost so many athletes for heart attack like it happened after the shot.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
So just time will tell. And guess what? Everybody that talk about these conspiracy theorists, most of them became truth.
Yeah.
So there was just math and notion and intelligence. So, and now you see, one day your sperm will worth a lot more for donating than vaccinated.
Oh, my sperm's gonna be worth.
Yeah,
a
because
lot.
you know what? Think about the mom. Like they say, okay, I want to have a kid that is smart, intelligent, survival. You know, they can. He don't want to have someone that is a triple vax.
That's true. Maybe they
I
do.
believe
Though.
in Santa.
Do I believe in Santa?
No, people that get the vaccine though.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people still believe in it, man. There's people that still believe in that.
I know. Feel sorry for them.
I know people that have gotten that. Man, that's crazy. I had people.
I was gonna stop before the conspiracy comes up.
I thought
We're gonna
people
talk
would
the
thought
moon
I was
landing
crazy,
and
dude.
September 11, no, we can do that.
Yep. I know I'll do it, but I will do it. I used to go on tour and I used to have stickers on my guitar case. I would be like, 9/11 was an
Oh
inside job.
no! Don't say. Don't even say. Don't even say.
I used to have those on
You're
my
still
guitar
alive.
cases. People would get so mad at me, man.
I can imagine.
Oh my God.
And it's so funny because likewise, all of my friends think alike.
Oh, that's good.
At least all the one I call friends,
Yeah.
not the people I know, because I know people all the time.
Oh my God. Marco, so listen, man, dude, Thursdays is when I'm on. Let's do
After
this.
8:00, we can. I can.
Yeah, and I don't know. You know what? Hopefully, I mean, this was just a nice conversation with you, dude. Thanks for trying to help the channel. It's always good seeing you, and it's tough to grow the kids, dude. I want to ask you, like, how the hell do you grow craps? You've been in Vegas for so long. It's the best game. How do you turn it into poker?
Because
It needs to be on TV.
I don't like anything about gambling. I don't even put $20 in the slot machine. Never. So it's that no me. But I was watching one of the best in the world playing for so long that you are the average of the people that surround you with. So being in a room with the 10 best poker players on planet Earth 4 months, that's what you become. You become who you surround yourself with. So
Wise
that's
words.
why I really like poker idea, because when you sit on the table and slowly you raise your standard and you buy in, people around you are successful. And you see the owner of this company, this other company, that are companies that are $1 billion company,
Yep.
they all start there. Because, cards are a lot like life. You're not always dealt the best cards, but you always have to play your best. and
Yeah.
that teach you how to deal with the daily things. So that's it.
You made a good hand. Good job. Good job. You made a good hand, man.
So, brother, I'm gonna end the stream, but you can stay there. I can talk to you. Just a second. Let me end, okay?
Brother.
Guys,
Yes.
follow this guy. He's amazing. Great guy. You're gonna have so much fun. He's gonna talk to you about the history that the stuff that happened to Vegas that is fun, what's like no fun, and Casino Tears, his show. So that's it.